In the grand world of billionaires and Wall Street giants, 100,000 may seem like pocket change, yet Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man and the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, calls it real wealth. Why? Let's dive deep into the wisdom of one of the greatest financial minds. The foundations of wealth. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a vast, serene lake. You bend down, pick up a small pebble, and toss it into the water. The impact is subtle, a simple splash. Then ripples start forming. Each ring moves outward, growing wider and wider. The initial splash of that pebble is similar to laying down the foundations of wealth. It's that first significant monetary milestone that causes ripples throughout your financial future, shaping and influencing every financial decision that follows. In the vast expanse of financial journeys, there's a particular threshold that many overlook: the accumulation of the first 100,000. It might not seem as grand as the 7 or 8-figure milestones, but make no mistake, that is where the magic starts. Let me whisk you away to the vibrant streets of San Francisco in the 1970s. Amid the sea of people, there was Maria, an immigrant who started her journey in the US with just a handful of dollars. She worked multiple jobs, from waiting tables to cleaning homes, often battling exhaustion. Yet every week, Maria tucks away a portion of her earnings, regardless of how minuscule it seemed. Pennies turned into dollars, dollars turned into hundreds, and after a decade, Maria found herself staring at a bank balance that read $100,000. That money wasn't just currency, it was a symbol of her relentless drive, resilience, and determination. You see, the journey to that first significant chunk of savings isn't just about monetary accumulation. It's about honing financial habits, understanding the value of persistence, and often reshaping one's relationship with money. Every dollar saved in this phase carries with its stories of sacrifices, choices, and lessons learned. But let's not stay rooted in the past. Fast forward to the digital age, where we meet Arjun, a software engineer in the bustling city of Bangalore. With a comfortable job, Arjun could easily be swept away by the allure of instant gratifications, the latest gadgets, fancy dinners, or exotic vacations. But he chose a different path. Inspired by stories of self-made individuals, he decided that he could live not just for the present but with an eye on the future. With prudent investments, wise savings, and a frugal lifestyle, Arjun too crossed the $100,000 milestone. But for him, this amount was not an endpoint. It was a solid foundation, a launch pad from which he could catapult himself towards greater financial heights. Maria and Arjun, from different continents and decades, shared one commonality. They recognized the transformative power of laying a robust financial foundation. It's like setting up the base camp before scaling Mount Everest. The climb to the peak is challenging and filled with unforeseen obstacles, but with a secure base, you are better equipped, more prepared, and certainly more confident. This foundational wealth is not just about numbers in a bank account, it's about the metamorphosis of an individual's financial psyche. It's the transition from living day to day to planning for a decade, from serving to thriving, from dreaming to achieving. In essence, laying the foundations of wealth is not the end of a journey, but a powerful beginning. It's the first chapter in a book waiting to be written, the first step in a marathon of financial success. The allure is not in the amount, but in what it represents: potential, promise, and endless possibilities. If you are enjoying the video, hit the subscribe button and comment down how will you accumulate your first $100,000. If you want to explore money-making strategies, click the link in the description to start your financial journey. The psychological power of $100,000. Imagine for a moment you are in a maze. It's intricate, full of twists and turns, dead ends, and confusing pathways. Initially, navigating through it feels overwhelming. You're unsure of your direction, constantly second-guessing each step. But then, as you keep moving, finding small markers in clues, suddenly come across a vantage point that lets you see a significant chunk of the maze. The view from this spot provides clarity, confidence, and a newfound understanding of the path ahead. The pivotal vantage point in the context of our financial journey is the accumulation of the first $100,000. What is it about this six-figure sum that holds such transformative power? At its core, it's not just about the money, it's the psychological shift that it brings. For many, reaching these milestones becomes a testament to their capabilities. When Jack, a freelance writer from New York, saw his savings account hit that $100,000 mark, something within him shifted. He recounted, it wasn't just about the money. It was an affirmation that I could set a seemingly daunting goal and achieve it. For Jack, every article written, every late night deadline met, and every invoice sent culminated in this moment. The money was tangible proof of his dedication, commitment, and belief in himself. $100,000 for most is almost a bridge between the abstract and the tangible. Dreams of owning a home, launching a business, or taking that around-the-world trip begin to feel achievable. Clara, a teacher from Texas, reflected, seeing that sum was like turning a dream into a plan. I could visualize sending my kids to college without the weight of student loans. Moreover, this milestone carries with it an aura of financial stability. It's akin to a safety net, a cushion against life's unpredictable challenge. In an ever-changing world where recessions can strike and industries can face upheavals, having that buffer provides peace of mind. It's the psychological equivalent of having a warm blanket on a cold night. This financial threshold also reshapes one's relationship with risk. Remember, New, the startup enthusiast from Toronto, for years he hesitated to kickstart his dream project, fearing failure. But when his investments matured to $100,000, he felt empowered. New narrated, it was like having a financial backup. I was more willing to take calculated risks, innovate, and step out of my comfort zone. That psychological shift propelled him to launch a startup that now worth 10 times his initial savings. But perhaps the most profound impact is the change in one's self-perception. It's an evolution from seeing oneself as a mere participant in the financial game to a key player. It's about feeling empowered, in control, and optimistic about the future. Like Lisa, an artist from Berlin, articulated, the amount didn't just change my bank balance, it changed how I saw myself. From a struggling artist, I felt like a successful creator in a grand tapestry of wealth creation. $100,000 might seem like a single stage, but delve deeper, it's evident that it's a transformative stage. It weaves together confidence, clarity, ambition, and assurance. This isn't just money, it's a psychological metamorphosis, turning financial uncertainty into unshakable confidence. The power of 100,000 lies not just in its purchasing prowess, but in its unparalleled ability to shape mindsets, craft visions, and anchor dreams into reality. The compound effect. Close your eyes and picture this. You are standing at the edge of a dense forest. All you see in front of you is a single small snowball. You give it a gentle push down the hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing in size, momentum, and impact. With each revolution, it becomes larger until, by the time it reaches the base, it transforms into a gigantic snowball, much more formidable than what it started with. Let's delve into a story that perfectly captures this essence. Miss Sophie, a young professional who started setting aside a modest sum of $200 each month in an investment account with an average annual return of 7%. It might have seemed insignificant at first, like that tiny snowball at the top of the hill. Fast forward 30 years later, and Sylvia hadn't just saved up her contributions, which totaled $72,000, but had amassed over $227,000, almost 3 times her actual savings, all thanks to the compounding effect. Her initial efforts, consistently maintained, has snowballed into a substantial sum, much of it grown from the silent, persistent working of compounding. In a world where we often chase quick riches, Munger's wisdom stands tall, reminding us that true wealth isn't just about figures in an account. It's about patience, discipline, and the magic of compounded interest. So, the next time you think of wealth, remember, it's not always about the millions or billions. Sometimes it's about the first challenging, yet rewarding $100,000. If you like this type of content, then press the like button and subscribe to our channel.